Welcome back to the final Who's the Worst Top 5 Members of Each Class poll. Mama, this is the 6th night in a row we've done this, though I think you had to miss one of those.
I did miss one.
And I do not put OG Cap and Cap World War II in the same tier because Cap World War II Special 2 actually has an impressive bleed. Hence why I put OG Cap in the question. We're currently voting on OG Cap, who is dominating Yellow Jacket for worst champ. So now we will stick to OG Cat versus Rhino. How's your day been, Mama?
Busy.
You like to get busy.
Yeah, but I was doing chores.
Tom Hardy again.
No, unfortunately.
Chores don't do the floors.
No, they do not. OG Cap on this should win. He gets my vote.
Yeah, I think the next one will be kind of the tough one. I think we'll have to go Luke Cage versus Cap World War II. Although unduped OG bomb. Yeah, this is straight out. All right, those are the three we'll vote with next. But once again, when a poll is this high,
it must be climbed.
Are you quoting your college career?
I was thinking about something else, sorry.
Oh, of course. Are you 10:30 broadcasting?
Yep.
Remember, y'all, if you haven't subscribed to Mama Bear, she is Late Night Mama. And let's just say her channel has a very different feel to it in terms of the syntax used for the honorable discourse. In fact, it could be dishonorable discourse, some would say.
Perhaps.
Perhaps. And right now, look at that. OG Cap. I'm not saying I'm totally surprised, but he would take the top reign of worst champ.
Well, he is pretty bad. I mean, just awful.
And even though Century's getting a little bit of support in terms of dethroning, Century met his match. He was a clean sweep until the OG Cap versus Century poll. Yeah, Evan, I think part of the complaint with him is just he feels like he should be way better than he is, even though he's not the worst, as you just stated. All right. Because this was suggested, we will duel this one.
Oh, this is hard.
I'm not used to hearing that.
Well, I know. I had a long conversation with Israel again today, poor thing.
That's the only thing long in that conversation. You know, this is a pretty big debated topic right now on the channel. If you can't see this live, we're debating Cap World War II and OG Abomination. I would think that both of them are on the fringe of being in the bottom 5. I don't mind either of them, especially if OG Abomination is awakened. But looks like Cap might take this.
The only reason why I voted for Cap is because Abomination has poison. So that's the only reason.
Yeah.
But they both suck.
And not in the way that keeps you coming back.
Not at all.
Okay, so fairly close poll. Well, until then. So now we're just going to see how high Cap World War II goes. It is kind of fun to do polls with champions that aren't traditionally thought of as worth voting on.
Right.
Because you're like, oh, that person is in the chat. That they're in it.
I went with Cap only because Yellow Jacket, his special 2 can be a pain in the you know what.
Yeah, especially if you don't dex it well.
Yep.
By the way, I found out today the greatest thing Kabam has done all year in my book, and that is make it to where Mama, all you have to do is win 1 Battlegrounds match. It can be a friendly, and you automatically move up a tier and get like 4 free 6-star 6-stones.
What?
Yeah, the first 3 tiers of bronze, win 1, and you're advancing to the next one. You don't have to win 2 in a row anymore. Just have to win 1.
Interesting.
Yeah. So I'm not saying it's going to be easy, because it's still Battlegrounds, but I thought I broke it at first and thought, I don't have that much power. I don't have any power. And then I found out, no. Okay, so Cap just jumped Yellow Jacket. Again, Cap World War II used to be argued as God tier. That's how much the science class sucked.
Yeah.
Because the bleed damage felt like it was God tier. Of course, that was before Nick Fury and so many other bleed champs.
Blade.
Oh, yeah, Blade. Blade, the original bleed god.
Yep.
Earth 25, you and me both. I won 2, lost 1 today, and made it to bronze 1 because of it. I'm going to miss. Now, if you win 1, I guess you get 2 shields, and if you lose 1, you only lose 1. So you win 1, you win 2, lose 1, you lose 1. So wins are worth more than losses, which is amazing. I wish that's how all of life worked. Ryan Veda, Cap World War II was my top champ forever. And Jordan, yes, God tier in 2016. Weren't we all? Not anymore. And it looks like Cap World War II has jumped all the way to the bottom 3. The higher they go, the more on the bottom they are. Yes, Mama. So
That was funny.
Many internet phrases. Okay. Now it's Cap World War II versus Century, a debate no one ever asked for and no one will ever ask after this. And yet, it is a starting 50-50 tussle. Woo! Wow.
Ruh-bro.
Ruh-bro, Scooby. Evan wants to know, why does everyone like Rhino? He is unstoppable and he is tanky, but that is about it, as far as I'm aware. I think they just have some bad memories with that unstoppable, especially when he charges forward. Mama, we are down to a 50-50 poll.
It's going to be a close one. John 4 is here. Howdy, neighbor.
John 4, son of John 3. What up? Damex says people like Rhino because you can be somewhat aggressive. Makes it annoying to intercept. Fair. Y'all, we got to break this 50-50 tie. If you haven't voted yet, please vote. Quite frankly, if you haven't hit that like button, please hit it.
Do we now?
Especially since my Oklahoma internet started kicking.
Uh-oh.
I know. Our first bit of lag for the night. 41 viewers. Well, 42 viewers. Only 21 likes, though. Oh, snap. In the end, in a late push, I feel like I'm recap.
I'll take things Prof Off has never heard for 100, please, Alex.
Unless you talk about my birth. In the end, it had to be... I was kind of surprising. I mean, I think we all know who's going to win this, but technically the process is the process. I am surprised. I would have voted Century worse than World War II. But
that's how I voted.
Yeah. Wrong, Kick Rocks. When you land on him in a crystal, he makes you angry. And Ryan, no, the OG Cap, even though technically in terms of birth, you're right, but OG Cap is still OG Cap, even though I guess World War II is older. Because then wouldn't Old Balls Logan technically be the OG Wolverine? Even though he's clearly not.
True.
Just going off of math. All right, so we are about to reveal the final voting tally, which will set up the Sunday at 10 p.m. Remember, it's going to be an hour later tomorrow night because of some commitments. Our last class poll has just been cast. Sponsored completely by Caveman OG. Thank you again, Caveman. Be thinking of which profile pic you want to change it to, please. We have the science class. The good ones, we had Science, Human Torch, or Science, Scorpion, Human Torch, Spot, Immortal Abomination, Quicksilver, Cap, Infinity War, Thing, Spidey 29, Spider-Ham, Void, then a bunch of honorable mentions with Titania at the top. Bottom 5, OG Cap, Cap World War II, Sentry, Rhino, Yellow Jacket with the first honorable mention, OG Abomination. Second probably would have gone to Luke Cage. The honorable mentions, actually this shows that minus the very bottom of the scum of the class, like other classes, it's kind of tough to tell. Now, we will be voting on the bottom 5 worst champs in the game. We're going to be putting OG Cap against Iron Fist, against both Cyclopses, against Superior Iron Man.
Oh, boy.
Against OG Iron Man, who's against OG Daredevil.
Wow.
Can you imagine the horror?
No.
I don't even know. How do you vote OG Iron Man versus inferior Iron Man? I'm sure Evan could probably give us some suggestions, but like, these are the lists for the week. A lot of hard work went into that. More work went into these lists than they did to create the champions. That's not technically true, but in terms of effectiveness, you get the idea. All right. If you're watching live, stay tuned. We are just getting started. If not, well, thanks for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed it.
Good night.